My name is Sharon Juma. I'm a director at a construction company, called Sixth Project Limited. I'm also the founder of Young Women in Sports. That's my baby, an organization that I started in the aim of changing young girls and women who are in sports in Kenya. My dream, since I was very young, was to represent my country in sports. So that's what I've always wanted to do. You remember when in school you're asked with your parents or with your teachers or your relatives, what do you want to be when you grow up? Everybody, doctor, engineer. Deep down in my heart, I always wanted to say a sports person, but I couldn't because of that idea of you have to have this kind of a job or this kind of jobs. So it has always been in my heart to play in the national team. So fortunately, I managed to be in the cricket national team. I've played for 10 years. And what I've gone through during the 10 years has really wanted me to make a change or make it better for the young girls who are in sports. And also I know for sure that girls or a girl whose dream is also to play for the team, but they can't. So I want to support them and I want to encourage them that it's possible and actually change the women's sports in Kenya to be better. Whew, a lot, but I'll say, Mom, I love you so much. You've given me everything that you've never had. You've tried to give me everything that you've never had, and you're always there for me. She's always there for me, and I pray for her each and every single day. And I hope mothers out there or kids, you celebrate your parents because they're just angels. Personally, I don't believe in failure. I believe that in life we go through experiences to teach us something and to learn lessons from them. But I can say I've been through one of the major challenges that I've had is my depression. I lost a very close friend of mine a few months after I gave birth to my first daughter. So it was very hectic for me. So I went into a very deep state of darkness, and I've worked so hard and coming out of that hole, and I'm really proud of myself. So I'd say that's one of the major things that have really put me down. But right now I've overcome it and I'm very proud of myself. I had to learn how to live in the present and how to appreciate the little things that I have. So I'd encourage people to say thank you every single day for the little things that you have. Even if you buy yourself that 50 bob earring, say, God, thank you, I can be able to buy this earring and I feel nice buying it. So that's what I do every single day. I thank God and I say thank you for the little things that I have and appreciate everything that I have. Growing up, I was told, I can't remember quite exactly, but it was in the lines of you have to be employed to make it. Like you have to have a 8-to-5 job to make it. So that's one of the things that really bothered me when I was growing up, because I knew I was not an 8-to-5 person, but I had to be strong because I wanted to enjoy my life. I can't live life for people. So I just decided, no, I'm just going to do what I want to do. I want to play sports, that's what I'm going to do. I want to start a business, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to work so hard at everything that I touch. And that's what I've done. And I think it has turned out well. And I'm still on that journey. And yeah. Okay, 15-year-old me. Nilikuwa na mchezo mob. But I think one of the advices I'd give her is you're a champ. Go for it. go for it, because I had so many things in my mind and in my head that I want to do, but I was scared. So I'd advise 15-year-old me, go for those things, because you're in the near future, you're still going to want to go for those things. So just go for them and save your money. Save as little as you save the money that you have, as little as it is. Save, look for investment opportunities that you can do, and multiply your money. It's difficult, but especially for me, but I learned to listen. Okay, I'm still learning to listen, because learning is a result of listening. So I learned that the hard way, but it's good because now I know that I have to listen, because it just makes everything else easy for yourself and for the people around you, for your employees, for the people you work with, and for people who you also inspire. If you just listen, if you just stop and listen, you will learn so much. So that's one of the things that I've really learned throughout my journey. It's very difficult to choose people you want in your space, because like personally, I don't like hurting people's feelings, but if it's something that benefits you and your journey, you have to do it. Like, you have to cut some people. I'm very intentional, and I choose to put myself in spaces where I can network, I can be inspired with either women or people who have made it. So it's something that you have to do, even if it's hard, because it's very hard, but you have to do it to better yourself. If not, you'll just surround yourself with people who just put you down, and I don't think you want to live your life that way. And I don't have a mentor as of now, but there's one lady called Sarah Karigi who really inspires me. She's a networking queen. I hope she'll mentor me one day. So she gave me her book. She wrote a book. She gave me her book to read. It's just about her life and what she overcame throughout the years and up to where she is right now. She told me when I finish that book, I call her. So I'm still reading it. Then I'll definitely contact her. Another inspiration, my mom, of course. Oh, she works really hard. I've never seen someone who works as hard as my mom, and I can get emotional. But if I can be half the person she is, I know I'll be somewhere. Yeah, and my family as well. They play different roles in making me the person I am and where I am right now. A lot, but I'll say, Mom, I love you so much. You've given me everything that you've never had. You've tried to give me everything that you've never had, and you're always there for me. She's always there for me, and I pray for her each and every single day. And I hope mothers out there or kids, you celebrate your parents, because they're just angels. I'm very intentional with my family, and it's very hard, but you cannot accommodate every family member. You have to be very intentional with who you really bring close, because at the end of the day, it's about you and how you're moving forward with your life. I'm also very intentional with my friends. Another intention, my career. I'm very intentional in choosing what I want to do, instead of just doing things for the sake of doing them, or doing something because I've seen someone do or people are doing. So I'm very intentional in that area as well. It's very difficult to choose people you want in your space, because like personally, I don't like hurting people's feelings, but if it's something that benefits you and your journey, you have to do it. Like, you have to cut some people. I'm very intentional, and I choose to put myself in spaces where I can network, I can be inspired with either women or people who have made it. So it's something that you have to do, even if it's hard, because it's very hard, but you have to do it to better yourself. If not, you'll just surround yourself with people who just put you down, and I don't think you want to live your life that way. I pray a lot before anything. I pray. And number two, I had to find myself. And so I worked so hard in finding myself that right now it makes it easy for me to deal with other things and to deal with everything that I touch or work towards. So I think personally, I think it's finding myself that has really helped me in my day-to-day life. And I encourage people to find themselves. Know what you want. Know who you are first before anything else. Everything else is just going to fall into place. And pray. Pray and have faith in everything that you want to do. I've been afraid so many times. I think before I do anything, I'm scared. Like before this interview, I was scared. Before starting any business, because I've done so many businesses, I've started so many businesses. So before I start any business, I'm of course so scared. How is it going to turn out? Am I going to get my returns back? Is it going to be a good business? That's one of the major things that normally I'm scared of before starting. Another thing that I was scared of, being a mother. I was so scared of being a mother, but I have two beautiful, adorable girls, and I decided, like, you know what, I'm going to wing it. I'm going to wing it. Your fear out. I'm just going to live life each day at a time, and I think that's the only way I can encourage myself to do things, because you're scared of so many things, you know, or not even, sometimes it's not even scare. You're not scared. It's fear, yes, but I think it's just how you don't know of I think the fear of the unknown, I guess. But you have to just talk yourself into you know, saying this is what I want, and it's either I do it or I don't. One of the things I'd like people to say about me when I'm not in the room, after leaving a room, is she's passionate. And I also would love them to feel like that, like I've made them feel like they matter. My firstborn is 7 years, and the second one is 4 years. I celebrate them every single day. When I'm outside my house and I know I'm going home, my mood just changes. I'm just happy. I can't wait to meet them. I can't wait, to know what they've done. I celebrate every single thing they do. Their first steps, their first letter R, holding their pens. I celebrate everything. I dream. What I really want in their life is I want them to know who they are. I think if you know who you are, the choices you're going to make in life are really going to benefit you, instead of just living life just like that, So what I pray and really try to teach them at a very young age is knowing who they are and knowing what they want, and being understanding that they can get what they want. So I think that's the gift that I'm really, really pushing to give them, because that's where I am right now. I know what I want, so I want them to be where I am right now.